Picture this. Inside the Kremlin, crystal glasses clink, Armenian brandy swirls like it's New Year's every night. Outside, the breadline snakes around the block, twice, and thermometers frozen at -20. Same city, same winter, same red flag. But trust me, it felt like two different planets. Stick around, and I'll show you how the steak sizzled in the elite's kitchen, while your neighbor's ration card bought nothing but a puff of frosty air. Official newsreels bragged about oceans of wheat and mountains of meat. Reality check. In 1989, the average Soviet worker toiled 10 hours for a single pound of beef. An American, 1 hour flat. My mom once traded her wedding silver for a half-liter of sunflower oil. The shop clerk sniffed it like a fine Bordeaux and shrugged. We treated ration coupons like holy relics. Tucked them into the family Bible, hoping sugar or butter might magically appear. Spoiler, it usually didn't. When bread did arrive, it was hot, soggy, half-risen. We tore into it right there on the sidewalk because tomorrow it could vanish like smoke. Home sweet home, 17 families, 1 kitchen, 1 chipped knife. Privacy? Extinct. Neighbor Kuznetsov counted your cigarette ends. Neighbor Petrova timed your bathwater. My cousin? 10 years in a camp because a neighbor misheard a joke about Stalin's mustache. The walls were thinner than cardboard, the stove barely warm, yet the radio blasted loud enough to drown whispers. We spoke in proverbs, coughed in code, and lived with surveillance like it was a roommate, one that never paid rent but always stole your food. Meanwhile, inside Gastronome number 1, the luxury grocery store, chandeliers sparkled over Hungarian salami, Estonian butter, and salmon. A party card was basically a black Amex, no limit, no bill. My uncle, a minor official, bragged about serving a 12-layer herring salad every New Year's. His kids wore Polish jeans, chewed Finnish gum, even zipped off to Berlin for concerts. Same ruble, same country. But their wallets opened doors while ours rattled with lint and loose coins. If that split screen sounds as wild to you as it still does to me, hit subscribe. History's shadows deserve more flashlights. Ordinary people turned into survival MacGyvers. Grandma grew onions on a windowsill like they were orchids. Dad swapped theater tickets for spark plugs. Mom patched my winter coat 3 years straight. Potato peels got fried into chips. Chicory stood in for coffee. Toasted bread crusts, holiday biscuits. On the black market, Levi's cost 3 months' salary. Denim wasn't fabric, it was freedom. Inequality wasn't a glitch, it was the operating system, and we all learned to hack it. When the red flag finally fell, we expected bread to rain from the sky. Instead, we got inflation and longer lines. Hunger had carved caution into our bones. Even now, my fridge could feed a village, and I still stash chocolate in the sock drawer. Ancient software, still running. The state promised equality, delivered scarcity, and accidentally taught us endurance. That tension, between the headline and the kitchen table truth, shaped a generation that could stretch 1 potato into soup for 6 and still call it Sunday dinner. Yes, the rockets soared, parades marched, anthems boomed. But every night, ordinary citizens shut thin doors, counted their last slices of bread, while the elite clinked crystal glasses they never had to wash. The secret life of a starving Soviet citizen was simple. We were promised the harvest, fenced out of the field, and still planted hope in sidewalk cracks. Got a family story like this? Share it in the comments. Memory, after all, is one thing the state never managed to ration.